What's up, guys? Today we're going to do a quick review on the Kanger Sub-Tank Mini. It's had a lot of hype, and I'm late to the party as always. But again, I buy all of my products, so gotta wait for me to get it in the mail and buy it and all that fun jazz. I apologize about the time frame between the last two videos. I promise it will get shorter and shorter. I have roommates, and today I lucked out, and they last minute went to a movie. So I'm last minute making a video. Hence the reason I've got shit lighting, because it's dark outside now and I usually have that window open for extra light. But I digress. We are going to take a quick vape, go up close, show you all the cool shit about it, tell you if I think it's worth it, vape on it some more, and then end it. This is what the Kanger Sub-Tank Mini looks like, all up close and personal. On the bottom you have your airflow. And for some reason they added a slot that has nothing going on. That's kind of stupid as fuck, but I suppose it does dry hit a lot. So you have one super tiny one, two little bitty baby holes, and then you have the big one. All of them suck in my mind, but doesn't matter. But yeah, as you can see, a fully cut off one. So I'm assuming that's for primer puffs. This locking ring, due to its shit little grooves, it does not, like if your fingers are slippery at all, it does not like to spin. Anyways, we'll set that aside. You got your nifty little drip tip that it comes with, which feels pretty cheap in the mouth. And then you have your RBA deck, which was the main reason I got this whole fucking tank, was that I could turn it into a rebuildable. This part never wants to come off. I don't mean to sound negative about this entire product, but I'm not exactly satisfied with it. And I will go over the reasons during this video. Okay, so after you put a lot of pressure and a lot of work, you can get that off to expose your RBA deck, which is pretty nifty. I'll do a slow-mo turn. Rip this fucking cotton out because I don't even use it, so. But as you can see, don't judge my coil, it's a nickel build, so. Okay. Had a lot of juice up in there. But I had to do a 10 wrap nickel to get it to fit and work properly. And so I had to angle it because these walls that it fits between, it makes a great connection, I'll give it that. But you have to angle almost every build. The reason it sucks, you see these bitch ass little juice wells? Ain't no juice fits up that. Which is why nickel is the only thing that works, because it won't dry hit. At least you won't notice that there's no juice on the coil. You see how tiny that is? Look at those fucking holes. Yeah. But you build your coil, you have to build it really low inside of there because this is like the world's smallest top cap, which I thought would boost flavor, but it does absolutely nothing. The threads are not great at all. So there's that. Comes with a nifty seal on the inside of this little ring. You probably can't see it. There's a seal, so then when it goes down, that inner shaft, it makes a seal. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. We will tear this apart. This is your juice well, juice chamber, your tank, essentially. That shaft, I've yet to take it out. I don't bother fucking with it too much. I'm a normal vapor. I'm not going to go dive into everything that doesn't have to come off. Your glass piece does come off, and then they do send you a replacement one, which I'll show you in a minute. And my hands are juicy as fuck. But then you've got your main portion. This is the 1.2 ohm coil, which reads out at 1.5 ohms. Because I don't like 0.5 stuff like the rest of the world does. Just a little square with two holes. And then down inside there, which you cannot see at all. Nope. It's just got a little, what looks like a 5-wrap. Yeah, just a ghetto 5-wrap. So it looks like a basic coil that somebody rebuilt themselves that just wasn't spaced out. And then you've got your main portion. I will give it this. The seals are phenomenal. I've yet to have any leak, any floods. Well, I wouldn't say they're not flooding as a pro, but everything on it's pretty great. The 510 pin is goofy. It's not adjustable, but you can push it in and push it out. So when you put your coil in, it sticks out a little bit, and then when you take it out, it'll push back in. The purpose behind that, I don't know. It makes no sense. We'll dive up to the cool part. The best part of the whole fucking product. Oh man, that is like the worst angle for that. Okay, so you're gonna bear with this. This is the box it came in, and it is the best packaging I've seen on a product. Comes in a sleeve. You got all your nifty shit on the bottom. Bunch of shit to read. And then it slides out to the side, which it has instructions to prime your coil before you fire it, which is always good. I appreciate that they put that in there. Your tank will sit very nicely, very pretty in this little thing. Comes with Facebook information and authenticity. Quick little guide. Oh. Spare stuff. A spare coil in case you don't know how to build yourself. That's a good way to get into rebuilding, which is nice. A fuck ton of O-rings. It does come with a replacement glass, which is a very convenient feature. And then in here will sit your RBA deck and the other coil. I don't have them in there right now, as you can see. But that is the best part of this whole thing. But it came with cotton as well. But that cotton I didn't use because this box reeks of urethane. Like, it just smells chemically. But that's all there really is up close. I'm not going to tear this apart and rebuild it for you because it's a waste of your fucking time. I'll explain that in a minute. And we're just going to dive back up to the main view. Alright, that was the up close portion. As you can see, I was not very satisfied with it. I'm going to have to turn this back down. Yeah, let me take a quick vape. At even just 30 watts, which is what I'm running it at, it's wanting to dry hit on me. Overall, there was big hype on it. Everybody loved it. Everybody talked good, positive things about it. So I went out and bought it. And just was not blown away whatsoever. Not even remotely. I love the option of an RBA deck. But that deck is a waste of your fucking time. I apologize for swearing, but it's a piece of shit. Nothing good about that comes at all. Like this top piece, right? The top lid, I don't know the technical term. This portion of it that comes off to expose your coil. When taking it off, oftentimes it'll stay on the little shaft, and then you have to grab fucking tweezers and pliers and try to get it out, and it's just a pain in the ass. So no, not all of my videos are going to be positive, awesome, this product's the shit type videos. I'm going to be real with you guys every single time, and if you're anything like me, you're not going to like this fucking tank. Yeah. I've tried, I think, 5 different regular Kanthal builds, all using really high gauge wires, so like 28 gauge, 30 gauge, 32 gauge, trying to get something to function, and it'll taste amazing for like 2-3 pulls, and then after those 2-3 pulls, never gonna taste good again. ever. Suppose I can show you guys the shitty airflow adjustments. This is with that one tiny little hole I showed you. Tastes like dick. The 2 holes is almost okay, but it's at an awkward in between where it's like too closed off but not closed off enough. Like, yeah. And then we'll open it back up because it's the only spot that is really tolerable in my mind. Yeah. I'm really just getting tired of all these main places. Yeah, they're doing a decent job with making it look pretty, and some of them function decent, and some of them function tolerable. They need to stop making sub-ohm coils and focus on making shit that actually just works well. Even with the sub-ohm 0.51, you can't take it over 30 watts, which is just shit. Like, I don't even know. I'm just very unhappy with it. They need to focus on making functional products before trying to beat everyone else to releasing something that everyone's gonna buy. In no way am I satisfied with this whatsoever. The vape comes out very airy. The flavor is decent, but it's very subpar. And I use the exact same juice for every time I get a new product. I use the same juice. It's butterscotch pudding. I love it. It's good shit. I know exactly how it's supposed to taste, and I know exactly how it tastes when it's done perfectly. This in no way does that. If you're looking for a lazy, just not want to rebuild, if you don't know how to rebuild, which is understandable, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't want to do the trouble of rebuilding, which is fine. I respect that, I suppose. But I wouldn't say this is the way to go. It's subpar on every level. The threads, shitty. The only good thing was the boxing, but the boxing smelled like fucking urethane. It was just a massive, just strong oil smell, and it just annoyed me. So I couldn't use the cotton that it came with because it reeked of oil, and I wasn't about to vape oily cotton. And the O-rings, they're good. I suppose it's yet to leak. I'll give it that. In no way at all has it leaked on me. What else is good? It's 22 millimeters. If you got like a mech mod you're running it on, or just smaller box mods, it'll look fine. It holds 4.5 mils of juice, so that's a plus. It'll get you through most of the day. I'll give it that. And I do like that it is a square coil on the inside. It's easier to get it out when you're trying to change them, because that coil gets very juicy, and so the round ones they're slippery. It's hard to get a good grab. But aside from that, this drip tip feels like fucking shit in your mouth. Like, yeah, it just feels like cheap metal. And I don't like that. Yeah, I didn't mean to make this a rant video, but I haven't been satisfied with this. Granted, it is, depending on where you go, it's only like 35, 40 bucks. And so it comes with a lot for 35 to 40 bucks. And I shouldn't be as upset as I am, I suppose, but I am in fact upset. I'm not satisfied with it. I vaped it for a week, and then I've sat it down and haven't used it since because I'm just not that happy. I also have the Billow, which is going to be another pretty negative video, so when that comes out, don't expect a good review, because I'm not pleased with it either. But yeah, I'll vape on it a little more, wrap it up, and we'll just call it a night. The clouds, they're not even impressive clouds. Like, everyone's focused on making tanks that you don't have to rebuild that cloud and are awesome. In no way is this a warm, dense vape. It's not even mildly warm. Even at 30 watts, which is what most people run it at, because a lot of people have 30 watts and under that would buy this product, you're not getting a satisfying vape whatsoever. Yeah. What was that, 2 hits, and it's already tasting dry? Three hits and it's fully dry. Yeah. 3 hits in at just 30 watts. Fully dry. So, without saying it's a piece of shit, I'm gonna call it a piece of shit, because it's a waste of your fucking money. The only perks I've already listed, there's no other benefits to this. The clouds, they're not thick, they're in no way warm, they're not awesome, they don't drop. They're just... It's just a mediocre, subpar excuse to make people spend money. I didn't try the original version of this before they made the Mini and the Nano. I think they made I think it's called the Nano. I didn't try the original, so I can't compare. It might be an improvement. Maybe. That's a whole nother story. I hate that they made a goofy fucking, 25mm fucking tank just so they could release other ones so that people will keep buying them. I get they gotta make their money, but do it a different way. Make a badass product. Like the fucking Limo, that's my favorite tank. I go to that every single day. Even today. I threw this bitch back off earlier, because I tried it again, because I figured maybe I'd do a review. And I'm not happy. Yeah. But, if you want to know where to get one, go to Google, just type in Subtank Mini. I'm pretty sure Koval Vapes still has a couple of them, and they sell them for exactly $35. Sorry about the rant, but this is Bobby, and as always, vape on.